Holy cow, do I have a story that is legendary. We're talking about the cow tunnel right here on Discovering Naperville. Every street has a story, and today's story comes to us off of North Webster Street. We're about a block away from Washington Junior High School, situated in this tiny cul-de-sac off of the main area in downtown Naperville. Anyone that is driving or walking past probably doesn't realize that right behind me, kind of covered up, is one little piece of Naperville's history from years gone by, the Naperville Cow Tunnel. In today's episode, we're going to explore what the cow tunnel even is, a little bit about its purpose, and some history about this hidden gem. In last week's segment about the Weeping Bride of Naperville, I mentioned that Adolph Coors worked for the Stanger Brewery. Well, the Stangers have made it into yet another story this week. Back in the 1860s, Naperville was just about all farmland, and the mighty Stanger Brewery, owned by John Stanger and his family, sat on approximately 8 acres of land that stretched both north and south of the railroad tracks, and went about as far as Ogden Avenue. When the Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy Railroad line was built through Naperville, it literally split Stanger's farm and brewery property into two. Rather than have his cattle and wagons risk crossing busy tracks, Stanger insisted on a tunnel being built underneath them, a safe passage connecting both sides of his property. That tunnel became known as Naperville's Cow Tunnel. It's estimated that the stone-arched tunnels are 12 to 14 feet wide and dug up to 20 feet deep and about 80 feet in length. Here's an interesting fact. The cow tunnel wasn't just for cows. Because of the tunnel's naturally cool underground temperature, the Stanger Brewery may have used it to store and age their beer, a process known as lagering. Before refrigeration, brewers relied on underground spaces to keep their beer cold, and the cow tunnel provided perfect conditions. So yes, Naperville's cow tunnel may have once served as both a cattle crossing and a secret beer cellar. During World War II, Naperville residents considered using the tunnel as a possible air raid shelter as well. As Naperville transitioned from farmland into a growing suburb, the cow tunnel found new life. Locals began using it as a shortcut under the tracks. It quietly connected both sides of town for many years. By the 1970s, however, the tunnel was sealed off for safety reasons, and according to local lore, Mayor Chester Babicki closed it to stop, as he says, hanky-panky from going on amongst high schoolers. At that time, it was boarded up, and today the cow tunnel is completely covered by trees and brush and is surrounded by a chain-link fence, making it almost impossible to explore. In 2017, there was a growing movement to reopen and renovate the cow tunnel for bikers and walkers to use, but no firm decision was reached at that time. City officials said the project was not currently in their capital spending plans. I personally think the cow tunnel deserves a comeback. It's such a distinctive part of Naperville's story and could really bring some local charm back to our community. What about you? Should we bring back the cow tunnel? Let me know in the comments. Once built for cows, but remembered for connection, Naperville's cow tunnel reminds us that even the smallest passageways carry big stories. Thank you for joining me on this trip through the past as we discover what lies beneath our city's tracks. I'm Catherine D. This is Discovering Naperville. We could greatly use your support. Please hit like and subscribe below. Until our next adventure,